Live.
We are live.
We are live.
And we back in the house, Highway 54, everybody. It's September. I know I'm gonna say it over and over again. Guess what? My wife is coming here in like a few days, bro.
Ooh.
And,
Go from blue to red.
I'm gonna tell you what I've been taking. You know me, I'm an open book. Like, look, I'm 49 years old. My testosterone is really low right now, so I gotta bring it back up.
You gotta spray some Niagara starch on it.
Hell yeah!
I just moved at Niagara starch.
And remember that chicken that I told you that walked into my my yard? We fucking died, dude. I'll tell you that story a little bit. But we got flying cars. We've got Beetlejuice, Lauren Boebert, and we got some DNA dramas. Finally, passed some laws in Tennessee that's going to help out those saying you're the father. No, I'm not. Stand by.
The ongoing series about the life of the people touched by the love of the Pacific. Here are their stories. This is Highway 54.
Yo, happy Sunday, everybody.
What it do? Happy Sunday.
Is it fall Sunday now? Is it still hot or are we getting cold now?
Oh, it's cold.
It's still hot.
It's still hot in Georgia?
It's still hot in Georgia.
Does it get cold in Georgia?
That's
Yes,
a good
it
question.
does.
They got snow there too?
No,
Oh, no, that's snow.
I wish it did, but it don't.
All right.
That one time, y'all
Careful
had
what
that
you wish
snow.
for.
Yeah.
That ice storm, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know some people that were
I
stranded.
think it snowed maybe twice in Georgia.
Oh yeah. Well, it's here in California. It's well down south where we're getting cooler.
Well, it doesn't rain.
It barely rains, but it has been raining, so you know it's changed. That hasn't been true in like 20 years. I know I've said that a couple times, but we've had some rain. I'm like, what the hell? I don't remember that much rain when I was young. I remember like April showers like when I was in elementary, but as a young adult, I don't remember this much rain. Like coming back after what 22 years, so it's changed a lot. San Diego, San Diego. I don't know if you guys, Carla and D3, they've been kind of down here, right? You guys been to San Diego?
Yeah. We went to I think we took a cruise out of Long Beach.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, cool. Well, how's everybody doing? Anthony, Coach Anthony from About That Wallet. We've got the queen of comedians, Shaquana, Carla, and D3. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, Shaquana
What's
girl.
good? What's good?
Hey, Carla.
Hey, you matched our colors today. Look at that. Oh, we all blue. Oh, we're almost all blue.
Babe, this is green. Remember, Eagles bleed green over here.
I don't look green. I look like
Well, blame it on the camera.
Jade.
Got the matching. Oh, you got the matching earrings on today?
Not the earrings. I don't have them on.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, someone just turned 40.
Who just turned 40?
Who turned
Carla,
40?
right? You just turned 40?
Oh, yeah.
40 again. Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
great.
And my daughter's 27.
Yeah.
Good.
It's hard. You have those years where you're like, I know everybody's birthday. Happy birthday. Then some years are like, it was your birthday? Like, I forgot, Because, you go Facebook, it has like, hey, it's Anthony's birthday today.
That was the best thing about Facebook. That was the best thing about it.
Yeah. Or if Instagram or whatever says everybody's greeting you. And that's how I got Shaquana was like, oh, it's Carla's birthday. That's the only time I knew.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I know, man.
I'm almost up there with him, so he's got me by. His birthday is going to be on Wednesday.
You're gonna be 51, right? 51?
No.
52. Oh, you just turned 50, didn't you?
Going backwards.
You're going backwards.
I
wish.
I'll be back at 50.
You're back at 50.
Back
I know, man.
Dorsey Buttons.
Oh yeah. Well, this is my last years in my 40s. I don't feel, when you were in your 20s and you're looking at people 50, like, damn, you're old, bro. Like,
Yeah.
That's too far from where I'm at right now. But now I'm about to turn 50. I got friends who are 50, 51. I'm like, we still young.
People, I mean, it's like, okay, you're 50 now. And people's like, how's it feel to be 50? I don't know. This is my
I
first time.
just got it. Right.
I just
Got
got
it.
here.
Yeah.
Well, with that said, those they have those TikToks and videos of those military retired guys or girls. They wake up like in your 20s. You wake up, just drank like 2 hours ago. And wake up. Oh, in your 30s, you're like, oh. In your 40s, it's like you're dead. You're like, I can't come out.
Go out and drink? What? Who does that?
I know, right? Well, now, my last year, 49, I'm feeling it now. Like I wake up, I have the old man grunt. You bend down to pick up a rubber band. No, come on, I'm not the only one.
I'm not there yet.
Now that I think about it, I'm like, I never hear him get up. So I don't know if you do them old man grunts, do you?
You do old man grunts?
No.
No, man. I guess it's just me.
Because I actually playing. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get up. Let me get right. Let me get right. Back myself into it.
Like you drop a pen on the floor, you're like, oh fuck, I gotta pick this up.
Like,
you
really need it?
Right. You just order another one from Amazon. I mean,
Like
That much.
it'd be like, sorry, Cremona, there's a pen on the floor. Yeah, it's been there about a week right now. Like, if you want to pick it up for me, you can.
But wait for the dog to grab it. Like,
bending over.
how you get that pen? What the hell?
Yeah.
Stop grabbing stuff. Thank you.
That's where I'm at. My wife, I don't notice that I'm doing it, but my wife's like, "What's wrong with you? What do you mean? You keep like groaning." Like, yeah, man, I don't know. Lately, and lately I've been aching. But yeah, I get it.
I'm an old woman. I'm old.
I know, right? Well, I think we need to start working out, hiking, Pilates and shit, yoga. Who does yoga? You guys do yoga? You do yoga?
Every day.
Yogurt.
Anthony, Coach Anthony, you look like you do yoga.
you like you got the pants and everything.
He do
don't
Tai
you?
Chi.
Yeah.
You got the bag and the pants.
You got some Lululemons you wearing all the
Oh,
time?
the bag and the pants. I'm like, what are you talking
I
about?
have the
Hey, like,
Lululemon.
Pause.
I'm
Back in
just
the
saying.
pants. Back in the pants. What?
Welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning into the podcast. Thanks D3 and Coach Anthony and Carla for holding it down. Chuck, I don't know if you're out there. Chuck Best, you still out there?
Ooh.
He was about to join us. Thank you guys for hosting last week. But we've got some great stories. Some stories that throughout the week, me, Carla, Coach Anthony, we throw stories out there, and some like a reoccurring. I want to be like informative. I want some positive stuff. I want some raunchy stuff. So I think I got a little bit of everything. Technology. I think it was Edwards who talked about this one. Electric car. Well, a flying electric car gets approval from FAA. So what does that mean? Basically, Aliff Aeronautics has received a special permission from the FAA for their electric car, flying car, the Armada Model 0. This means that they're one step closer to selling it in the U.S. The flying vehicle costs how much? How much you guys think this will cost?
200,000.
You guys are close. 300,000 initially. It's the big deal. It's a big deal because it can help people avoid traffic jams, of course, and better for the environment. The company now can do more test flights and make it even better. They also are taking orders now for a new flying car called the Model A, which can carry 1 to 2 people. But here's the kicker. On the road, it can only go 25 miles per hour and fly up to 110 miles in the air.
I would have stayed on
That's
going.
really slow.
It's kind of slow, right?
My thing is this. I mean, you got people that don't even deserve a driver's license, so now they need a driver's and a pilot's license.
Come on now.
I don't trust that.
Mhm.
Have you seen California drivers? Shit.
Yeah, you got air rage.
Bump California. Tried that one in Atlanta, Georgia. God damn.
Yeah.
Atlanta,
300.
So bad.
Well, I'm assuming people can afford $300,000 for the first initial run, but
and the ones
25.
you getting it too?
Yeah, 25 miles per hour.
Okay.
What is that? That's a go-kart.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Even though some go-karts go faster than that, though.
They sure do.
Right.
They do.
Like drones that go faster than that.
Hell, I go faster than that. I'm in a wheelchair.
Emotional, damn it.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So my thing is, what they're gonna do about like drive-throughs? Are they gonna have like fly-throughs or what?
Oh,
We might have fly-throughs.
Is Starbucks gonna be the first one to have like a fly-through?
You know it.
My thing is this. Who's gonna be dumb enough to be up in the air and get mad at somebody, try to do a drive-by and open up the cockpit?
You know
they might got a drop floor.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know how they're gonna do this. I can't wait.
I mean, I think that when that actually happens, corporations are going to do it first. Flying cars, like delivery, like Amazon and DHL and UPS and all
Have
those
you
guys.
seen what happened to those little drones that used to deliver your food?
Oh yeah,
Like, people are attacking them now.
yeah. Like in San Francisco, is it San Francisco or LA? I think LA was one.
Man.
You can't have good things in that, at least in the States. People are just gonna.
But I don't think it's anywhere though, because there's always one or a group of people just
one fool.
somebody gonna do something.
Because they people like doing pranks or whatever that they don't care that their life is in danger, but they just rather do it anyway.
No.
Yeah.
Or laugh. No, it's a prank. No, this is a bullet. Blah. Come on, man.
That part, laugh.
Yeah.
I bet.
Chuckle.
Yeah. Well, I think we're one step closer to having these flying vehicles. We've had like different versions throughout a couple of decades, but they're getting closer. I don't think it'll be viable yet until like not in our lifetime. Maybe in our kids' lifetime. Maybe we'll be pretty old. We'll probably be in our 80s or 90s when it really starts to kick off, where people can buy.
We don't care about getting nowhere anyway. Like, look, hey man, I'm trying to watch TV. Get out my face.
I know, right?
You like that now?
I think before flying cars, we're gonna have We're gonna have driverless cars first, more prevalent than the flying car first.
Yeah.
Like Mama Murray said, the Jetsons. That's true.
Yeah.
But he pulled his out of a briefcase.
The George Jetson.
Given the South flying cars, see how many F-150 kamikazes there are.
Oh no. F-150s. Fords.
Yeah, let the South be the test dummies first to see what happens.
I know.
So messed up.
I mean, I can't even see myself buying a Tesla right now. I don't know how much of a flying car. So
Yeah, I'm not sold on Tesla. I mean, I'm sure they're great cars. They're
it says in 2022, the average driver in the U.S. spent 51 hours stuck in traffic. Fuck, more than that.
That's more.
Yeah, costing them nearly $550 in fuel and $870 in lost time.
Didn't think about it too. Right in 2022, that was right after everybody was going virtual. After the pandemic, people were going back. People going back at the same time. They just added to it.
right.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, we'll see the development. I mean, we every year, even from the time from the 60s and 70s, say by this time we should have flying cars. I mean, we do have flying cars. They're just not out in the public right now. Like, we've always had jetpacks and shit. We've got drones flying around on a regular. Yeah.
So
I mean, we can have drone cars.
Oh God.
You got go karts. You got go planes. Yeah.
I'd be scared to get in the plane, but
Don't they have those already? The ones with the big fans in the back that they use to go over the swamp marshes, and they.
What are those called anyway?
Those called again?
I don't know. I think those. I mean, that's what I call them, but I don't know if that's actually the official name of them.
I forgot what the official name was for them.
Yeah, I know
swamp.
Right.
You got to wear
carts
to be in the side of those.
Yeah, they have had those for like since like 60s and 70s. I think more than that actually, 50s.
Yeah, they've been out for a long time.
It's like a ghetto catamaran.
Yeah, and the hovercrafts have been around. G.I. Joe made it popular also, but yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I thought about buying a go-kart. Go-karts are getting nice now.
I wouldn't mind having a slingshot or one of those other, those 3-wheel motorcycles.
Oh yeah.
Motorcycles.
No, but my uncle Edward, he called last week. I didn't tell Dorsey, but he was like, "Yeah, I need to talk him into getting one of those slingshots, so they go ride." And I'm like,
The average vehicle on the road is in the U.S. is 12 years old. Shit, I got cars 20 years old.
College, so chill.
Yeah, we're working on Pug's college fund. I don't know what he got.
I just got rid of a wheelchair that was over 20 years old.
Oh,
wow! Just saying.
Was it
classic? That's a classic.
Was it electric?
No, it wasn't. It was a manual wheelchair.
Okay.
Yeah, it was manual.
Tanya says spiders. Spiders.
Oh. No thanks.
Man, they come out with something new every day.
All right. Well, flying cars, we're one step closer. It probably another decade or so before we actually we'll have cars viable for us to be flying around.
Right. I'll be 54 years old. God damn.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you old.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Why you gotta do it like that? Like,
54.
Huh.
Woo.
Did y'all even have electricity when you was born? Yeah.
Is he Martin Luther King and them?
He never said Martin Luther King.
It's like Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle. Like, damn, 54?
Well, I didn't say that. Yes, you did.
I don't like y'all.
No, I said, damn.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
Damn, you don't even,
Oh my God.
We ain't old, bro. 50 years old, we still good.
Oh my God, y'all ain't right.
Everything cracked when I stood up today.
I ain't got no problem with it. I still think my baby's fine, even though she's 63. She's 63. So
I don't know, man.
I have to find another
I mean,
place.
to be honest, you know, in maybe a couple of years, I might use some of the blue chews, the blue chews.
Oh Lord, okay.
Man, just go to the gas station, get you a couple Rhino pills.
Don't you do that.
Don't take
Don't
it.
you do that. You
Those
listen
work?
to Doris.
They'll call you tripod.
Those
Oh
work,
my
Anthony?
gosh.
They work, Anthony? Those
do that
pills.
I never tried it. I never tried it. I'm not on that kind of guy.
He said real quick, like, no, I ain't tried it yet.
You ever tried that?
No,
Oh.
I drink a Miller High Life. I'm good.
It's in the middle
Oh
highlight.
my God. That gas station
right.
pill gonna make your heart burst. Keep on
Yeah.
playing.
You might as well just drink 5 Red Bulls. Same thing.
No.
Or a Four Loco.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. This is actually a great story. Actually, a law that's passed about DNA testing. Stand by. Nashville, Tennessee. One thing they're doing actually good. Tennessee has made a new rule to help people who might have been tricked into being a parent when they're not. A lawmaker, Representative Antonio Parkinson, wanted to make a rule back in 22 that said unmarried men have to take a DNA test before they say they're the dad or the baby's on the baby's birth certificate. But that rule did not pass back then. But in 2023, this year, Representative Parkinson tried again, and this time it worked. The new rule signed by Governor Bill Lee makes it a crime for anyone to lie and say someone is the parent of a child when they're not really until they take a DNA test. So what does that mean? I mean, man, we've seen these horror stories, right? You guys passed it on a couple times on TikTok, Instagram, where this guy was in jail, right? In jail for like 15 years, and he owed back. He went to jail because he wasn't paying his child support. At the end of the day, like after a couple years later, he went to court because he still couldn't pay. They got a DNA test, and they found out he's not the father, and he went to jail for 15 years for not paying child support.
Somebody would have to get the 15-year-old shit kicked out of them for that,
But
because that's a long time.
I got an issue with sometimes they actually showed that the person was not the father in court, and the judge was like, "I don't care. You were still paying for him. You still gonna do it." So that
that's the bullshit. Oh,
what kind of happens though? So, I mean, I don't
like she tricked you, but the judge is still gonna trick you again.
He said, "Well, you would take care of him for that long. You might as well keep on."
But here's the thing. Here's look at the language here. The bill aimed to require unmarried men to undergo DNA testing to confirm paternity before signing a voluntary acknowledgement of paternity and having their name on a child's birth certificate. Well, it should be all the time, right? Bruh, you know these days, married or not married, you need a DNA test.
It's not fair, but in this day and age, like the things that are going on, I wouldn't have anything against it. But you know,
I think it's fair.
Yeah,
my thing is this. I mean, so, and if that's the case, why? I mean, how are they going? Are they trying to push? Possibly. I mean, are they going to try to push it through Congress? I mean, because this is in Tennessee, correct?
Yeah, it's only state. It's passed by only Tennessee state. Yeah.
Okay, so is the state representative going to try to pass that on a
federally? I mean, yeah, if it you could.
Wow. Yeah, you could.
You should. It does make sense.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that should be pushed. That should be pushed at the judicial. You know, like, hey, okay, before I approve this, did you take a DNA test? I'm sorry, I did. I'm trying to save you.
Show.
Right.
I ain't gonna have no show.
Yeah. It kind of goes back to one topic we talked about. We all thought about before in Texas. If they kill somebody, get a DUI, and they kill somebody, then they have to take up the child support payments of the kids. So technically, they're not biologically theirs.
Yeah,
that's kind of weird.
But
too.
I'm saying if they're gonna, that child support thing is just stupid, because it's like, okay, yeah, but that person is not gonna be punished, so they can just go around like hitting people with their cars. They just would have to pay child support.
there's plenty of people that got at least 4 to 5 different DUIs and they still got a license, which doesn't
Yeah.
defeats the purpose.
Well, right now the law is not in favor of the father. So by law, Tanya says, if they on the birth certificate, he is, and if he's not the father, he still has to pay. Motherfucker.
Emotional, damn it.
So that's where. So this is where the law comes in. Like before, man, it's hard, right? Because like you are the father. Well, look, I just want to be sure that's my kid. You know what I'm saying? So does a lady get hurt?
Yes.
By it? I mean, yeah.
That's gonna put a wedge because you're calling her a liar.
Yeah, pretty much.
If her comes out with like blonde hair and
because
like Cat Williams. That is definitely my baby.
Right, that's right.
That is Caucasian.
Right.
That is not my kid.
You say he came out with a good credit score.
Because I know here in Columbus, before a woman could put a guy on child support, the guy has the option of getting a DNA test first. And if it comes out that he's not the father, then the judge is not going to put him on child support. It does not matter if his name is actually on the birth certificate.
I agree.
I agree.
Shouldn't be excluded. I agree.
Yep.
Before you put that name on the birth certificate, you better need a DNA test. It should be automatic. You don't even have to ask. All right, we'll do a DNA test, both you and the mom, and just whatever, you know.
Yeah, get a swab going.
Exactly.
Well, I do have a question for this law. I don't know if it's named yet. I think it's introduced HB 2698. Well, anyways, they could name it, consider the name, naming the new law the Maury-Povich Act after the famous TV show that hosts DNA testing drama.
That's what I was just saying. Maureen, go ahead, no show.
I like to invoke the Maury-Povich Act.
Therefore,
you just imagine everybody just running around the courtroom.
Yeah, just take off running. Yeah, and the dude ain't the father. He just started dancing in front of the bailiff. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, he did.
You can use a DNA test results as an excuse to avoid diaper changing duties.
You know what?
Like that is not my baby. That's some big ass shit.
That's not my baby.
Damn.
Just start.
That's crazy.
Awesome, baby.
Oh,
Fuck them kids.
he holding them up like symbols.
The last question is playing the "Who's Your Daddy" theme song mandatory whenever someone challenges a parentage in court.
Yeah,
I think it's fair option.
it's fair. It's fair.
Oh.
Look at Daddy. What song is that?
I remember that song. Oh, just my baby daddy.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
This is my baby daddy.
Yeah,
Man, that song.
Baby's
used to make me
kids.
laugh. Ooh, baby's
I mean, there is some horror stories out there, man. It's crazy ass stories. Like,
That's not what's the name by Hitman Sammy. Do the step daddy. Do the step daddy. Do the step. Game come on tonight. Y'all kids be quiet tonight. You ain't my daddy. Shut up. You ain't my daddy. Shut up. That was a jam.
Oh my god!
I've never heard it.
Oh,
what did Michael Jackson say? Beat it. The kid is not my son.
You got your eyes. It's the kid with eyes like
We knew
mine.
the kid wasn't his son though. So.
Remember to only think like
Yeah.
He ain't have to convince nobody, but that was,
he didn't have his nose.
definitely not his nose.
Well,
You know what?
I'll let you know the Maury-Povich Act, please. that should be the act. HB 2698, Tennessee.
If they name it that, I'm gonna be too through.
Reality is
But I have to vote on it. I'm gonna go ahead and vote.
I'm quitting everything.
over there.
I think in the military you should. That should be federal law for the military. Take a DNA test.
Yes, I agree with that.
Do that as a test case of all military, anybody working for the government, federal. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be like, all right, before you put your name on the birth certificate, you gotta take a DNA test. DNA test now, I think you can at least within a day. I think for the closest, of course, 100% would be a couple of days later, but come close.
That's true.
All right. We haven't talked about this lady in a while, and I've been avoiding her because she's crazy and yeah, she's nuts. Hold on. Let me talk the backstory. If you have not been caught up with Representative Lowen Boebert of Denver, Colorado. I have the video, so I'm going to play it in a second. So let me the backstory. So Lowen Boebert gets a boot from the Beetlejuice play. Imagine seeing a fun show at the theater, but someone famous is causing a stir. That happened when Lowen Boebert, a politician from Colorado, went to a Beetlejuice play in Denver. She was doing things that annoyed people, like vaping, singing out loudly, recording videos on her phone with the flash on, groping. When I say groping, they were groping. The theater staff warned her, but she didn't stop. Yeah, I'm gonna see what we have the close up. They zoomed it in, so they had to call the police to get her out. One person in the audience who was pregnant said Boebert even offered to buy her alcohol, which wasn't cool. A cast member from the show and said the staff handled the situation well. Boebert later joked about the incident on social media and said everyone should watch the show. Her campaign manager even gave funny advice for going to the theater, like taking pictures, not singing out loud, and not dressing nicely because you might end up on camera or viral. So here's my thing. I'm gonna show the video and we'll talk about it. Well, it's the security cameras. So I don't think there is any audio, but here you go. So no video appears. This is actually more close up. They had to zoom. There you go. She vaped. That is the actual video.
Right in their face. Well,
yeah,
back of their head.
Okay. So that's her
right hand. You know what I'm saying?
Her love, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, she blew it right on him.
There you go. There, little flashy. There's a pregnant woman right behind the guy.
She's singing.
She's like dancing and yelling. Like, girl, you can't dance, bro.
I think she on that cheese.
Nope, there you go. Hey, man, can you shut the fuck up? That's what she said.
She on that cheese.
Nope, she's dancing.
Yeah,
you see the hands.
What song in Beetlejuice made you act like that?
I don't know.
Oh, there go the grope right there.
They're the grope.
Is it really a grope? Or she's just holding her man's hand?
No. There's another video. He really groped her. Like he was touching her boobs.
The fake one.
Yeah.
You can't look something wrong.
And then this is like, don't you know who I am?
Oh yeah.
There's more there. She's dancing. She throw the bird. There was actually more video. This is actually a small snippet of what was happening, but he really groped her. Like
she's not doing that shit at Marlow Heights.
Oh,
what's that one? Iverson Mall. That
so just from this video alone, I already knew. Yeah, he fucked that cruise. Yeah.
Oh.
He fucked that cruise. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Nah, she was vaping straight up and taking a little flash.
That's not even
dancing down in the coconut. I'm assuming that's what she's dancing to.
that is straight Karen vibes.
She's like, bitch, you better shut the fuck up.
Excuse me, you want to keep still? Stop all that damn gyrating.
But it's like, do you enjoy the film or not? Like, and that's
not the film; it's a play.
Some people, they don't care, but if they got the rules, you know the rules. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
What? Entitlement.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that I have to pay. That I would have to pay. I'm a paying customer. I want to go see a good show, and you gonna act up. I'm not for that.
Yeah.
Everybody to pay their money to go see a show, and you want to cut up? Come on, really?
Yeah. Especially, I'm sure they pay quite a grip because most plays now around like 100 something per person.
Yes.
But the thing is, and I know she would say that she played the. Do you know who I am? Bitch.
You know she did.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this out there. You know, if that was somebody of color, they'd be like, "Oh, y'all wasn't raised right."
Yeah.
You have no home training. Your dad wasn't in the house with you growing up, was he?
Yeah. You have no manners.
Let's just keep that same energy.
Yeah.
And who's the
And
idiot that voted for her?
Yeah, like,
Come on,
don't
man.
these people know, like, dude, you're in the public eye and you play yourself to be like sticking out. There's so many congressmen and senators. I don't fucking know who they've been there for decades.
But have you seen the video?
Yeah.
Have you seen the video where this guy was talking about? So who is this? Is it NBA players or NFL players? And he ran off people that had all types of DUIs and drug arrests and all types of stuff. And he said it was neither. It was people that were in Congress and the House of Representatives.
Exactly.
Yeah, they were.
I saw that. That was pretty powerful.
Public figures. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. These are guys are above our fucking GS-14s. These are above not totally above generals, but almost. You know what I'm saying? Don't they have background checks?
They should.
No, it's all about their constituency and who has the most money to get them to put their information out there. So that's exactly what it is. If you can get somebody and you can talk a whole bunch of stuff and blow smoke, like she was vaping, blowing smoke up their butt. Literally, you can do all that, and they pour a whole bunch of money into your campaign. The votes really don't matter. They'll get you in there one way or another. And if you were
fuck it, I should run, man. Fuck it,
go for it.
Okay.
I want to run for mayor first. See how well I do first. I want to go all the way up. Like, oh shit.
No, you gotta skip. You gotta skip.
Yeah,
if fucking Lowen Bolbert and Marjorie Taylor Greene can be a representative, come on, man.
They gotta vote for it.
I'm gonna move.
Get Pacquiao to back you.
I'm gonna move to Flagstaff.
Not going to you good.
I'm gonna run as a GOP and then switch to Democrats.
You know what?
They butt cheeks on the same ass, so it really don't make a difference.
I want to be Vivek. That guy's Vivek.
You got to say it again, babe.
They cheeks on the same ass.
I know.
You know what?
And these guys get paid at least 6 figures, right?
Yes.
Easy.
Congressmen, senators.
Yes.
With benefits.
Yes.
And the thing about it, they don't have to. Their kids don't have to serve in the military either. But
No.
And they get a raise every year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, the cost of living adjustment, it's not a raise. It's only a raise now, but
free medical, free dental.
Ain't that some shit?
Yep.
And you get to argue all day
For life, I think, isn't it?
No, you still got to be elected.
When you're pitching, yeah.
For
So your pension wise, you did good.
Yeah.
Wait. So I mean, she is a senator, right? That's 2 years. Congressman is 6 years or 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. So as a senator, if you do one term, you still get paid after that.
I think you still got to do the terms are 4 years, right? Or 5 years, depending on the term.
Yeah, it depends on the term.
I think you might have to look it up though. I'm
I gotta look it up.
folks.
I know. Anyways, she's an embarrassment. Yeah, this is her last term. I know this is her second term. She's done after this, man. There's no way. Then again, GOP and MAGA, they surprise me all the time. Like, what the hell?
I'm about to say, I wouldn't doubt if she still stays in.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, crazy. Do you know who I am? Shit.
No, we really don't.
She got that face.
I don't, because I'm just now hearing about her for real.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing about it is, you think about it, her and another congresswoman or representative, they're all part of the GOP, and they've been arguing back and forth with each other, going back and forth to see who could be the most annoying. Yeah. It's a tie.
Guys, she didn't even graduate high school, man. She didn't even pass her GED or what the fuck that is. She didn't pass that. She took it like 3 times, and someone like
just gave it.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's hard to see you here. You almost faculty. Wait, Fergus, get out of here.
These are the folks in
Hagerstown, Maryland.
Mountains who just got a 4G internet 6 months ago. What?
Call them country bumpkins.
They're country bumpkins. They're hillbillies. Yeah.
Got you.
Man, let's see.
All right. Well, enough of her. I'm done. She can go back where she crawled back into to her failed. I heard a restaurant. She had a restaurant. That's how she got famous. All of them were carrying guns and shit, and so kind of like a Hooters with guns. I don't know, Hooter girls with guns.
Oh,
Did
And
you
they
say
shut
Hooters
the-
or hookers?
Yeah. Which one is it, Floyd? Which one you went to?
I think both.
what's
I
the
don't
difference?
know. No, she could. They're accusing her of being an escort. I don't know, man. Like, hey, I don't doubt it.
$40? Oh, sorry.
That's how she paid for Beetlejuice.
Should pay for boobs.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Said those Hagertown folks in Maryland.
I think Anthony should run. That's what I think. We should do a campaign around
no.
Anthony.
I'll have to get a divorce.
I got five on it.
I actually thought about it. I was like,
You thought about what?
running for like a politician.
Go for it,
Oh,
man.
go ahead. I got bad knees. I would run, but
Yeah.
You so stupid. This is
Yeah.
bad news.
Yeah, we part of your street
What do you
team.
call it?
Yeah.
that's right. We'll help you campaign.
Pass
and
out
stuff.
flyers.
I
Yeah.
know,
She's
man.
like, no.
If James St. Patrick can do it, you can do it too.
Exactly.
Tate for Congress.
Yep.
You said taint for Congress?
Oh,
You know what? That went dark really quick.
Wasn't one year like douchebag actually made it like close to the primary? So it was like, who's
Yeah.
time for
It's a
douchebag?
douchebag.
Mhm. It was in the news somewhere.
It was a congressperson.
Because you get the vote for the local primaries, and they said that it got up there.
Yeah, I'd probably run for mayor. You know, let's set it out. We all run for mayor for our town or our city. Run for mayor.
Ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Run for mayor, and then like where the fuck is all this money? You know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna spend all the money on roads. I'm gonna fix all the roads.
I would, but I would.
I would fix all the roads.
bro, I cuss too much.
Yeah, first thing I would say is I really don't like humans, and
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be a mayor and I'm or whatever, and I'm an introvert like that.
Yeah.
Man, y'all figure it out. Hell.
Yeah,
Y'all figure it out. What you calling me for? Come on, man.
be like, I
The-
quit.
That ain't calling
My slogan will be, "Don't vote for me, because I will do my job.
That's it.
I will do my job. I will cross the bridges. I will, burn the bridges. I will dot the I's. I will cross the T's. Like I said, number one, every elementary school will have free lunch. I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm talking about.
Every road will be fixed
Fix.
or or on the schedule.
They would get 7.5.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you don't have to ask them to melt your cheese on a burger.
Hell no.
Oh,
I will hire sous chefs or chefs for every school. We get it. You know what I'm saying? The kids would be like, I don't care. Like, we're gonna vote this guy in again. Roads are all
right
fit.
over there. Maybe we'll
Yep.
get some chains on that a basketball net in the court.
Mayor Riverdale.
Yep.
Oh, my
Every Christmas within the city, every Christmas, everybody get $300 each.
The whole
Oh,
rally at
that's
the old
generous.
Salisbury Mall.
I'm breaking the bank. Fuck it.
I'd be happy then.
Man, fuck them kids.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going out. I'm going out with a blaze.
I got a question. You think it'd be disrespectful for a political figure or whatever to actually start a GoFundMe?
You know
Ooh,
what?
I could do that. That's a great idea, huh?
Why not?
That would be-
People have started it for less. People even started it for lying.
You know
Well,
what?
they do have a GoFundMe, but they don't call it GoFundMe. It's a SPAC, or like they call it
That's a fact.
they call them things because they can't. It's almost like you can donate to this particular company. It's a private company that would do it on their behalf.
Bro, there is a mayor of Manila. He was an actor, child actor, and still an actor. He does he does sponsorships and ads because he's an actor. He can act, and he donates all that money to the city. He cleaned up Manila Bay. He cleaned up like the poor spots around the Manila. He was like going at it, and all the money he said, "Oh, we don't have enough money. It's okay. I'll do an ad for fucking Coke, and that money I'll use to fund." So I think would be a great governor or mayor, fucking Shaq.
Man,
Because Shaq could do fucking a General Lee insurance, fucking Popeye insurance. You know what I'm saying? He could fund everybody.
He
Everything.
already got Papa John's. Yeah, but you think about it, he's already in touch with the community because he's a sheriff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Too, right?
Yup.
I'm doing a GoFundMe. Y'all can cash at me. I'm trying to get Pugsy's room together.
Oh.
Yep.
He's like, yeah.
Oh my.
So I say that every day these kids now have been raised by wolves, pretty much.
Putting that booger wolves.
Yeah.
King Mango for president. I'm telling you, man. I'll tell you, you vote me in as mayor. I'll fix all the roads. Everybody got free lunch and dinner. Shit.
We're gonna have a DJ on every bus.
Yeah.
DJ is appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a concert, R&B concert every month.
You can't come out with an album unless you know the history of hip hop.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a Leah.
Oh,
I'm not Leah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have like
Second credit
what's
score
his
to third grade.
I'm gonna bring back Ja Rule.
Oh.
You can say bring back.
Oh.
Fire Festival.
50 Cent ain't gonna have.
But you know what, Ja Rule, if he had some bangers, yo, it's like for real.
That's what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying?
That was Ja Rule's problem. Irv Gotti was in his.
What was that, Anthony?
Irv is
What was that, Coke?
What would I be without you?
Oh yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, you gotta say it just like he said.
Yeah.
Without you.
He had some bangers. I ain't gonna lie.
You might get that man
What's
some
the name?
Rico
Shantae.
Yep. He fucked up when he started talking shit about 50 Cent.
Well, and also he messed up when he did the fire. What's it called? That fire thing.
Fire Festival. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
the fire
Yeah.
festival.
That was pretty
Yeah.
good.
That was a disaster. Why he did that?
Yeah. But
It's-
it wasn't him though. It was
For the
the
love of money.
promoters that effed that up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the promoters.
Because
came
the
back to life.
community was messed up about it. Like everybody was waiting for it, and
Mhm. They put a lot of money. They didn't have no food, like a lot of stuff. I would do that.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a little bit of that story and like what he's been going through, and like it fucking sucks. No, it's not like he wasn't a bad artist or entertainer. He's just down on his luck, got
Yeah.
taken advantage of. I know it wasn't totally his fault, but fuck it, he put his name out there.
You better not be acting no more.
No, man.
It was
Yeah, he should be acting.
trash can juice.
Hey, I'm about to
Oh yeah, so what I say as mayor, fix the roads, free lunch and dinner. I'm gonna say breakfast and lunch for the school kids, right?
Right.
Every year during Christmas time, everybody get $300. That will take care of some of the gifts. And what was the other one? All the teachers, 6 figures. Boom.
Not all of them.
They will never vote me out.
well, I mean that's how it is in New York. Because like when I was going through my elementary education degree, like we all tried to get inside New York, but nobody was retiring or leaving New York. So they was like, we all get 6 figures. In Maryland, we were scratching maybe 60 at the time I graduated.
Well, with that said, all public schools should be federally funded. Fuck the state. Have you seen that fucking rich school in Texas? It's a Dallas or something. They got like baseball fields, a stadium. They got like Sbarros in their lunch cafeteria.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they got big band. Yeah, look it up, man. There is a school in Texas where one of the richest schools in Texas, the Houston or Austin, something like that. But that's how it should be federally, because you know how it is. So schools are what? Funded by the city, the neighborhood, right? The neighborhood or whatever. That
Yeah,
they're
by taxes. Yeah.
Yeah, so why not federally fund that?
That's true.
They're all GS 11s and 12s. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BAH. Everybody got BAH.
but think about this too, Kim Mango. Think about this too. If they were all federally funded, technically that'd be federal land, correct?
Yes.
So they can also have federal policing of them, right?
Yes.
Dodge teachers do good though, especially the Dodge teachers overseas.
Federally protected.
Yes. Federally protected, paid by the federals. That's
So
our
they
taxes
have
going.
security.
Yep.
Dodge teachers overseas, they get like cola, they get all of that.
Yeah. Those
Yeah.
guys, they stay Dodge teachers till they die for the most part.
Overseas, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially places like Germany and
Yeah.
Japan.
They get schools named after them because they've been there since like 1950s and shit.
Yeah, just waiting, just hanging on by a thread.
You know, Anthony. Yeah, if you everything felt, dude, be a Dodge teacher. They get paid, man.
That's right.
Actually, I mean, I'm thinking about just start my own courses and people just pay those.
That's right.
That's true. You can do that. I like the way you think, bro. Well, anyways, we'll see. Anthony will be closer to being a mayor than me. So
I mean, I can sell my lesson plans. I mean, I still got those laying around.
Well, I know what
Let's
he's
sell
going
those.
to sell. Okay.
Oh.
wow. All right, Floyd for now. I'll my name will be DJ Kid Mango for mayor. Kid Mango.
Everybody check him out. So he got a page on Pornhub. What's happening?
My inauguration, I'll have the Jabberwockies and shit. I'll have Bobby Lee, Joel Coy. I'll have the crazy rich Asians out here funding.
Oh boy.
Funding everything. Like, fuck it.
I would love to hear Floyd's speech because I know he can mess up at least one word.
Oh, man.
I promise.
I'll give a daddy joke to everybody.
Mhm.
There's one bad joke. It's not a bad joke. It's actually a good joke. How do you know when an Asian family moves into a neighborhood?
Oh,
How do you know when an Asian family moves into the neighborhood? When
You know
the
how you-
when a Mexican family starts buying car insurance.
you know what?
Emotional, damn it.
I'm going to sleep.
oh
We
my-
bad drivers. We are bad drivers. I'm sorry right now.
I'm finna go to sleep. Hell no. Wait a minute.
All right. D3, Coach Anthony, who want to go first?
Yeah, D3 go first.
D3? All right. Bye-bye.
Paper, rock, scissors. Well, I got a pretty simple question. It kind of relates to what we were just talking about as far as school is concerned and different things that we liked and things that we wanted to change. The main question is, I would say for this week is your favorite memory in school that didn't pertain to any books or anything like that, whether it pertained to something in the lunchroom, something in study hall, something on the athletic field. What was your favorite memory? And if that's your favorite memory, how can you help extend that memory now that you're in the age that you are now? Is it possible? Because I know as far as certain things that I did in high school, it was pretty cool, But I'm an athlete. The brain is there, but the body ain't. So I'm D3, and I got questions. I'm all in your business.
Hey, you still look good.
Thank you, Caroline.
So what was the question again? One more time.
Right.
No, the question is, what was your favorite memory in school that didn't pertain to academics or anything like that? What was your favorite memory in school? And even though it is a memory, is there any way that you can actually re-achieve that feeling again by doing that same activity? Can you, or can you not do the same thing over again now, the age you are?
Well, yeah, I started DJing. I mean, I think I was a 8th grade or freshman. I think 8th grade. 8th grade. I remember DJing a lot of the like homecomings, proms, and just knowing, I was DJ. I wasn't Kid Mango at that time, but I was just DJ Floyd. I think that, because I know a lot of us here, me, Carla, at least D3, we DJ before. I think just having music, people like know you with songs and music and dancing, knowing you're the guy, that I could still recreate. And I think we kind of recreate that with our podcast, but not on the live in our face like a lot of people in front of us. With me and Eric, we still do weddings and all that, so that's kind of a resurgence of that feeling back in high school where I was the man. You know what I'm saying? like the Music Man.
I would say
Right.
shit, track. Like you said, not academics, athletics.
Yeah, outside of academics.
Okay, so yeah, um, running track, breaking records, doing all those things. Yeah, I did. So
Personal records count.
Oh, you look like a runner, though. You look like a runner.
I'm an
You look like a
athlete
runner.
too. And but yeah, I have fun doing that. Even now, I know that if I walk and do some like losing weight, whatever, I get back to at least running a little bit. I won't be a sprinter, but
Yeah.
You're a runner, you're a track star.
you know what? You petty as shit.
Fuck you, Anthony. Favorite memory of high school.
High school, jeez. Because I did everything I wanted to do in high school. But for now, I would say because I was a wrestler in high school. And really enjoyed that. I was thinking about doing some exhibition matches when I got older, but I was like, man, I don't think I feel like putting on that singlet anymore. But it still comes back from time to time. Like, yeah, I really do miss being out on the mat and everything like that. So
Right.
So you like rolling around in your tutus?
yeah, just lifting and sweating at the same time.
He like
Not
rolling
even
around
just
with some men.
That's right.
What did
That's a-
Breakfast Club said? It's the required uniform.
Right.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, I don't like getting that close to other guys. I'm like, that's why I did jiu-jitsu for like maybe half quarter, like a month maybe. That was it. I'm like, these I smell these motherfuckers. Fuck this. I smell these motherfuckers sweaty balls.
I mean, you say that because there was a controversy in our school about the wrestlers that were there. The actual the coach or whatever, what he would do is he would turn the heat up real high. And then whenever they practice in, they would wear underneath their uniforms that they do to compete. So you're smelling all of that. And it's psychological. And they won state 3 years in a row. And then so you're like, okay, so the smell of them and their quote unquote fermented outfit that they've been working out in all week, and then they go to the actual tournaments and stuff like that too. And they dudes is grabbing up on them and everything. They smell that and they're like, man, this dude stink. Next thing you know, he done pinch you. So it's psychological to a point.
And then when you get to college, we're gonna fuck you up.
You got somebody else who got you looking like a human pretzel.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, Shaquana, what's your favorite part of high school memory?
My favorite part of high school was when I was in ROTC. And I was the first person in the wheelchair to ever be in ROTC. So even though I cannot do it, I would try to motivate other kids that's in wheelchairs to be the first at something.
Okay.
So they could be the first to be on a cheerleading team, ROTC at your school, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was the first person in the wheelchair to be at ROTC for 2 years.
It was really inclusive. That's dope.
Yep. And I enjoyed the mess out of it. The only thing I couldn't do was when they had summer camp, because summer camp for ROTC was just like basic training for the military. So since I couldn't do that, I had to keep my grades up. I had to keep my uniform clean.
Nice.
And I had to train other cadets how to do different stuff that I couldn't do standing up. I had to verbally teach instead of physically teach. So that's how I got promoted.
Oh,
so I couldn't get promoted like everybody else by going to summer camp.
Oh, nice. Oh, I bet you're a tough drill sergeant. No.
I was back then.
Shit too. You probably was like, get yours.
and then they had something called Cadet Challenge. And the sergeant major said, you can sit this out. I embarrassed every football player on the football team because I could do more push-ups than they could.
Oh.
Your upper body strength was already there.
Yeah. It was impeccable.
There you go.
I had a 6-pack and everything back in the day.
Nice.
I ain't got that 6-pack no more. I got a keg.
You got to
I got a keg.
You don't laugh to yourself when someone says, "Hey, Shaquana, you can sit this out."
I laughed at it now, but back then I
No,
didn't
Floyd, you
laugh
took
back
no
then.
tomato.
You were like, "What the fuck?
Look,
Are you
I
making a
didn't
joke?"
laugh back then. I didn't laugh back then, but now
You
I
better
laugh
do.
at it. Like,
Better do 50 push-ups.
that part.
uppercut the hell out of it.
All right.
Look, yeah, I had one football player to my point. You can sit this out. Nah, dog. Come on. Let's do this. He was like, no. He was scared. He tried to play sick one time. I said, you better throw it while you doing the push-up. Come on, let's go.
Wow, look at you, bully. She's a bully.
I know.
She's
A
little bit. You gotta have a little attitude too, especially if you're in ROTC. Yeah.
Yes, man.
All right, Coach Anthony, you ready?
Yep.
Last one. Here you go.
What up, everybody?
She's like,
so have you guys ever switched jobs, right? You guys have switched jobs before, right? To get to where you are today, right? We had to quit a lot of things.
Yep.
So one of the things that we always tend to do is tell people, hey, go down and fill out your resume while you're working. Get your new job. Get ready for that next level. But ultimately, to get ready, you need to also get ready by looking at your 401k or whatever contributions you're doing. So we are talking about teachers. Teachers have the option to invest in 3 avenues that most people do not have the ability to. So you're looking at the 403b, you got the 401k, and the 457. So by having options like that as a teacher, you can max out all of those, which is pretty much your whole paycheck. But when you move over to a new job, you can actually take all of that with you. And by taking all of that with you, you have the ability to transfer it all into what is called a self-directed IRA. So they call them, I think they just call them self-directed. Some people call them directed IRAs, but they call SD IRA. And what that means that you have the ability to control your money a little bit more than what you currently have and what options are available to you from your employer. So because of that, it usually requires a little bit of education with that. So by doing so, I highly recommend a couple books to help you along your journey. One book that I highly recommend is The Simple Path to Wealth. I usually give that book out to people for Christmas or even birthdays, and it never fails. The other book that I like to recommend is called Get Good with Money by Tiffany Aliche. You can even watch her on Netflix, by the way. I actually met her in person. She signed my book. I think this is the only signed copy that I have.
Ooh, nice.
So please, I do highly recommend if you're in the process of changing the job right now, go ahead on and open up a new account. Either look into Vanguard, you can look at Fidelity as an option. The reason why I say Fidelity is because they do have index funds. There are zero fee. There are zero fees for that. So if you look at your current investments, you have something called a expense ratio. And that expense ratio is a fee that's cost to you just for having your money in there. So you want to make sure that's under 0.05%. Okay. So those 2 brokers, I highly recommend to take a look into as you are about to transition out. You can even start as low as $100 or even as $20 just to even get an account. I think Vanguard you can go as low as $5 just to start an account. So just start the account. You don't have to put anything more than that. But when you're ready to transition, you can transition your accounts into a nice, lovely transfer, and there's no taxes involved in that. I have multiple shows to talk about that. So, hey, You know, if you ever need help, just come on over to the aboutthatwallet.com or come to youtube.com/about that wallet. And that's me, Anthony.
Yeah. Vanguard said Vanguard. What else? Vanguard and who?
Vanguard and Fidelity.
Vanguard Fidelity.
And
Man,
the Simple Path to Wealth, I at least read like once a year.
Simple Path to Wealth.
Yeah.
Nice. $1 million ideas. You know, lately I've been I know we've been reading books. I know Anthony reads more books, and I think Carla been reading a lot more books now. But I've been going to my biggest hobby is going to the thrift stores and looking at the book sections, because they got some treasures for like $1, maybe $3, and maybe the most at $5. But Goodwill is usually the most expensive. But if you go to the libraries, they have those book sales, right? Dude,
Yes.
lots of great books. Go Giver series. I gave those out and read those, and I got it back again, and it only cost me $1 each. And so I've been collecting these self-help books and some other stuff too, just for me to read. But
Right.
I don't know. If you guys want to get free books for cheap, there was one library. There was nobody in there. It just says take the books you want. Venmo was.
Real quick, Anthony, what was the name of that first book that you mentioned?
So I got both books here. So I got the Simple Path to Wealth
Simple Path to Wealth. Yeah.
and Get Good with Money by Tiffany Aliche. You can actually look up the video that's complimentary to this on Netflix, actually.
Ooh.
You said and
Yeah.
What was the other one? Simple what?
The Simple Path to Wealth. You know, how about I hold them both?
Shaquana, you got some shows coming up. What's happening?
Yeah, October the 2nd, I'm gonna be at Uptown with Comedian Money Jones. And then October the 27th, I'll be at Uptown with Joe Hill. So I got 2 shows in October.
Nice.
Hey, let me ask you a question. You ever thought about getting your hair like this?
Like what?
You see that?
You got that soul glow. No.
Hell no.
That's the Evelyn Champagne King. Go ahead.
Hell no.
What that happen? I'm scared of.
No.
How do you have your records up on the wall?
It's a clear
It's a clear
acrylic.
acrylic shelf.
Oh, nice. I've been meaning that. I've been trying to.
She a DIY lady. She did it herself.
Okay.
All right.
I see that Teddy Pendergrass in there. That
Yeah.
Teddy Pendergrass.
AKA toilet paper.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Turn them off.
Also, we got our famous comedian going around. I've got shows here. You got the tip jar too. Please, that will help a lot. That will help her out with her transportation. Do it there and back to Atlanta, Georgia. Please anything will help. $5, $10, $50, whatever you got. That will help her out a lot. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And co-host of the creator of Laughs and Libations.
Oh
There
yeah,
you go.
podcast, laugh and
yes.
libation.
Yep. And it's coming back. We had to take a break this week. We've been tired.
Rodney Perry on. Was it with Rodney?
Yeah,
yeah, Rodney Perry,
Yep.
yeah.
Rodney. Uncle Rodney. Yeah, he wants to come back.
Oh, good.
So we're gonna bring him back.
Cool. Look out! Hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, might be going live on Instagram. There might be a stream connection now from our program that we're using now that might connect to Instagram. So look out for that. But again, anything what will help us all, for us 5 here, like, share, subscribe, because we're about to do some big things in the next couple months, especially after October 2nd. I'll be readjusting my schedule. I'll be bugging Anthony a lot more now. So
Rose is coming, right?
oh yeah, she's coming 21st.
stay hydrated, bro.
That's
Oh
right.
hell yeah! I'm about to go to Vegas next week, so our anniversary is the 27th.
Hydrated for Vegas.
Oh, I will be hydrated. I'm not a big drinker. I will drink, but I won't. Just
No,
beer.
I'm talking about that heat. What got me was it was
Oh,
104
yeah.
degrees outside. As soon as you walk into a building, the AC's on blast. So my body didn't know what to do.
With that said, did you hear about MGM Grand and all the resorts got hacked?
Yeah.
Yes.
Guess where I'm staying? Guess where I'm staying? At MGM Grand. I'm holding off right now. I'm probably might call them tomorrow and say, hey, what's going on? Because if I call, everybody else is calling too. So I was like, well, you can give me like a free day, or else I'm going to another resort.
Right.
And downtown
I saw
Grand,
that.
right by the
Listen,
down-
I'll tell you, no,
downtown Grand on Fremont,
Yeah.
right by the
Yeah.
Mob Museum.
I mean,
I
it's,
like Fremont, but
the hotels be sketchy. Still stay at the Circa. If you want to ball out, stay at the Circa.
Yeah.
The Circa's right on Fremont.
Sports betting and everything.
Yes.
It's dope. And they got an amphitheater up in there.
Yeah.
Nothing
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh,
Now
man.
they fucked up the strip because of the F1 coming up.
Oh,
The Formula One. Yeah,
Mm.
it starts in November, but they took all like some of the trees by the Bellagio, and you can't go up to the Bellagio volcano
Interesting.
anymore. Yeah, you can go around it now, but not like right on the strip, and you can look in and see the volcano and all that. Yeah. Well, anyways, they're getting ready for the F1 series, so they putting grandstands and shit and clearing up the road there. So
Right.
I guess it's a new thing. We'll see.
We'll see.
Wish me luck. Well, thank you much, everybody. Thanks for joining us. It's happy September. Christmas just around the corner. In the Philippines, they're already celebrating Christmas. Look it up. They are celebrating Christmas right now. Christmas trees are up.
Celebrating Christmas.
All right, guys. Have a great evening. We'll see you guys next week.
Appreciate y'all.
Okay,
All
bye-bye.
right, see ya.
We hope you enjoyed the show today. Do us a favor and click on the like button or share our podcast. Thanks for listening. Till next time, we are Highway 54.